continue to flow in quiet stillness. Along the way, the phone's battery stopped at 97% for no clear reason. It was a tiny fluctuation, never meant to be recorded. Yet this program gathers only those small, meaningless shifts. Meaning optional.
That's famous things that if you don't shoot, you'll never score. People say you can't succeed unless you shoot, but I don't think you should just shoot all the time in any situation. That's too obvious. But this school says exactly that. Saying you can't succeed without shooting is just too simple. Everyone knows that. There's always a reason for waiting. People have their own ways and personality. They can say which way is right. When you shoot, you might succeed, but you might fail too. Some things are better for you to try many times, but those are never a special case. That's not about trying, but not. It's just about doing a lot of work. Also, I really hate the saying, you are lost, you lose, you lose. I talked about that before, so I want to say it now. I kind understand that you have to shoot. Nothing started. You do nothing, but that's just common sense. At that level, it's like saying you can buy things at the supermarket when you don't go there. Of course, that's true. That's not about a big challenge. To just something everyone knows. You don't need to say it, but trying. Of course, you might fail. I think it depends on your personality. People can try will do it. I wrote that a lot in my blog 5 years ago. Next, I missed something. I thought I made a mistake buying chickpeas for half a year, but I thought it was okay, cause I can use them for other food. I thought it was okay, but they cost twice as much as salt beans. I calculated again today, and it's almost twice. My mother used to eat soybeans, so that was fine. I missed that. But it's only about 4,000 yen. I shouldn't worry about it. But I have to be careful. Lately, we have curry for dinner a lot. I don't eat it. I don't eat it because I care about my health. This is a long story. But last year, my mother made soup curry for me, but I couldn't taste it well. So I asked for rice too. Then I ate normal curry and rice. The amount was small before, so the rice kept increasing. I ended up eating over 500 grams. Then I found out curry is bad for the body, so I quit. But I thought about the cost of rice, and if I didn't eat it, I wouldn't have bought the current microwave, I quit training. But if I ate a lot of rice, I would keep to training. I was thinking that life might be right too. Next is a talk about deep thought. Before that, I want to talk about the show name. It's quick but honest. I observe things very closely. I don't process things and I don't make a conclusion. I don't know if that's really my futures. I wanted to throw away the idea of developmental problems. I got the name for my problem, but I don't really get it. I don't know of not giving reasons or a conclusion is my futures or the show's futures. I quit religion, but I'm not looking for my help. I can't understand people. I don't fit with people or society. These two things are clear. If you say people get nothing from my show, that might be a future. I don't teach lessons, but it's not like self-help either. Other radio like that they exist, and you can get things from them. It depends on what you mean by getting something. I don't push lessons, but I wonder if that's a future when people say this way of living is important or there's problem in the world. I feel like they think they are good gods, so I have no conclusion, and maybe that's future. To sum up, while thinking about the show and myself being a recluse, it's a fact. I don't put the name of my problem in my head. That name is just something that people made. So there aren't many clear features. I write things in a memo, but today I saw it and was shocked because I realized I only wrote the same thing. I couldn't record that English is the morning because of the bug, and I worried about the show name or morning. Maybe because of that stress, my stomach is bad and it's hard. I can sleep at night. I'm so sleepy during this day. Sports team manager have a lot of pressure. So many of these symptoms, but the show name who I put in that I quit religion, people think it's a religion show, but I rarely want to hear stories of people living strongly after quitting religion. This was after I found out, but the problem in my head, some people trying to act normal by thinking hard. I was doing that without knowing, but I thought about looking in the mirror more and calculating my face and word, like what face to make or how to answer. I thought I could look like a normal person, but if I fixed even one thing I was doing naturally, everything will break and become awkward. I feel that while studying English, if I fixed one sound, everything break I never think a person with my problem become normal, but trying they just look strange. I want experts to understand that and teach it. I know why people want to be normal. I was like that too. There's sports player who might have a problem like mine. I don't know if he calculates everything. A person like that is a lot of power. Yesterday, I had to listen to podcast late at night, but it was boring, and I regret it. A bug happened after I woke up. I thought about the show name all morning. I started looking for other truths because I was worried, but looking for them now is pointless. It's just to make my worry go away. While, while listening to the radio, a star said his regular show ended and he's sad. But its partner said a new one started. I thought it's zero in the end. I said this before, but I feel something is wrong. People can organize things well. They only talk about good part or bad part. At first, I thought it was bad, but I often don't know what they wanna say. I don't know if they wanna say it's great or what. Do only I feel this way. Also, some people say, "Did you hear that from someone after you said something? I'm saying bad thing, but two things in a row." They want to say you didn't think of it yourself. That's very mean. That's useless comment. You don't have to say that. They say it's directly, but it's clearly something they shouldn't say. You can say their meme. I forgot to say I'm interested in food now and I can look it up. But I listen to a boring podcast. If it was before, I would listen to something about food. I listen to useless things when I can look things up. I'm wrong, but that too. Next, during the meal, I heard the sound before my father thought a male killed my mother and he suddenly came out of his room. Something like that happened. Today I heard something like I always say, I save my favorite food for the end. Just then, I heard that sound and I was very worried. I thought he might come out by mistake. I would roast if I should ask my mother to tell him. I use a lot of nervous for things that aren't normal, like driving a car or life or death things. My neighbors are at that level. Also yesterday and today, I worried about my left leg during the meal. My cause, maybe cause I'm eating what I like. I feel something wrong with my left leg. It might be a tick, but the show name, I wanna show the futures and attract people. A hook is important. It needs to be easy to understand. I've been worried about the name so much today that I thought about making a show about naming. People who quit religion look for hearing they start attacking religion. I understand that feeling. They look for a new meaning for life. They feel the empty hole, or they use their energy to attack religion to stay okay. I understand that too. But I didn't look for meaning. I didn't look for a new religion or anything like that. Some people go to those things. There was a surprise. They get tired of religion but look for other thing. I knew someone like that. They quit but join another religion. Even people who joined the religion I was in, they said they're finally free, but they quit and go to another one. They go to a place that looks safe, but they find out it's just a bad group, and they quit. It's double story, but there were problems from being in a religion. It's not a problem from quitting, but twice from being in it. Why say there are no problem? It sounds like a lie. I have trauma and worry about the future. I'm recluse and it might sound like I'm just acting tough. I'm living strongly. But there's twice part of a whole, because I was in a religion. I don't know what it is. I thought it was my problem, but I can't say. Humans are strange. There's twice in my things are a gap with a word, because I quit religion and became a nihilist. It's right now, but the chickpeas, that was a mistake. But if I think like that, my whole world breaks. Change is scary for me. My routine breaks. Then I start thinking about quitting soybeans for lunch. I think about having them for dinner or with another taste. I start thinking from the beginning again. I break what I built. That's why I had the same regret when I was doing my blog. For the podcast, I try not to change things and not to add more shows. I kept that rule. Speaking of that I feel good when I see people like the sun, not just bright or positive people. People like the sun. I'll explain because you might not understand. Mozart music is not just bright. It's like the sun. I liked it for that reason, but I don't know. People like the sun have a human parts too. Mozart music looks bright, but you can say a dark part in it. That's the power of Mozart. That's a big reason why he's loved. It's not just a simple story. Also in life, things that were hard can become the opposite. Become the opposite. From now on, the English recording used to be hard, but from now on, I think having nothing to do will be hard. I'll think I'm happy because I have something to do. Hard things and fun things will watch. So being hard or fun, it's just what you think. It's hard because you think it's hard. Some people enjoy studying like a game. Most people think studying is boring, so they feel it's boring. When you are focusing on work, you don't feel fun or hard. You are just doing it. Speaking of that, I started for the incident in Kyoto and the missing person, and I thought the word for my problems is it common to link the person to that problem. It makes me feel bad, and I want them to stop. When you're giving that level, people see you in a strange way. To be honest, I don't care much, but I want them to stop. No, I don't know. Either is fine. I want to talk about when I went to Chinatown in Yokohama. I thought I was eating rare Chinese food there. It's good memory, but their Chinese dish made in Japan, chili shrimp is one. Mapo tofu was born in China. Noodle with soy sauce. It's Japanese. What I think is twice cooked pork didn't use cabbage or taste sweet in China. Cabbage is different, but it's sold that way. So it can't be helped. I was wrong. Mapo tofu is from China, but I couldn't tell the difference from the Japanese one. The taste is made for Japanese people. I didn't eat dumplings either. My family is a bit strange. I went there 3 times. I regret it. Most of the things I thought were Chinese were made in Japan. It's silly. I'm always like that with my family. I'm always imagining things. Who I went to university and lived alone. I would have felt free and so happy. I've been holding myself back. For example, when I went to Chinatown, I ate many things while walking. I ate my meat buns. For 1 year, it was just noodles with my sauce. That's impossible. I have an idea of what the Chinatown, but it's like that. The food is just normal, even if it's not delicious. I want to feel like I'm in another country. It was like that at the zoo. I just wanna watch the animals I like. I'm already at the zoo because of my parent. I remembered one more thing. Spotify has a limit on how many songs you can listen to. I know that. Lately, I'd been listening to podcasts, so I thought about listening to music slowly since there's limit. But even if I think so, I can't listen to music. My interest is very narrow. I can't have an interest in many things at once. It's late at night. I looked for an app that put sound easily. The current wave is fine. But I started calling about it and started war. Also, I got worried, but the new app, I was worried if I used it right. While doing that, my phone can run out of power. That's rare. Today the tool bug was fixed, so I can record the English in the morning. I'm really unlucky.